So hello, topic 12 is state, the country you live in, the state and the law. So we have some pictures here. So cabinet, the courts, parliament and congress. So the cabinet, where is the cabinet? It's named to screen. The cabinet is the group of people who are leading the country. So here is the cabinet. And the courts, so where people go to defend themselves or to get compensation, for example. So here is a court with a judge, and parliament. So parliament, well, this is definitely parliament. This looks like the British Parliament. And the Congress, well, this is definitely the American Congress. Okay. So judiciary, executive or legislative, which is which? So judiciary, you can see judiciary is like the judge. So this is in the courts where people can get support or help by the law. And executive, it means active power. So where they can do things by the law. So the executive will be the prime minister or president or the cabinet. They make the law. And legislative is like legal. Legislative is about making, introducing and discussing and making the law. So these act the law, they act the law, and these make the law. So legislative is these two pictures, Congress and Parliament. Okay, I'm not a lawyer, so I hope that is simple. And next slide. So compare, contrast. Which crime do you consider worse? So we'll start with this question. So okay, pickpocketing is definitely worse than well, this is vandalism, worse than spraying graffiti on walls, because this, yeah, he could lose a lot of money or something personal, his mobile phone. It's very annoying. Whereas this, I mean, some graffiti might look nice, this doesn't look very nice, but it can be cleaned, you can repair it. Here, usually you can't get your money back or the property back, you can't get it. So I think this is definitely worse than this. And so we have arson, burglary, blackmail, hijacking. So we have some headlines. Okay, thieves break into celebrity's house. So which one is that? Is it burglary, blackmail, hijacking? It's actually burglary. Okay, burglary, you know that. Plane seized by terrorists, 76 hostages. Okay, so that's clear what that is. And madman sets fire to supermarket. So to set fire, put it on fire, which one is that? Do you know? Okay, a personal assistant extorted £500,000 from her employer by threatening to reveal his love affair. So extorted means by force, took by force, because of threatening. So it's something, okay, probably you can guess by the word blackmail, okay, vydírání. So, state and law, Christians, Muslims, Jews and Buddhists, these are the four major religions in the world. And who prays in a mosque? I think that's clear. Who believes in the Bible as the word of God? So that's very clear. Who prays in the synagogue? Who prays in a temple, chrám? Who goes on a pilgrimage to Mecca? They have to go once in their lives, maybe. Who reads the Torah? Torah is the Old Testament. And who believes in the cycle of rebirth, reincarnation? Who goes to church on Sunday? Okay, so I think we should know that. So how many different words can be formed from the word economy? So we have economics, economic. So economics is the subject. Economic, for example, crisis. Economical, have a smaller car, it's more economical. It doesn't use so much petrol. Economist, person who gives you advice, talks about the economy. So it's a person. And to economize, to make it more economical. Okay, so use less water, use the lights only when you need them. So now put these words in here. So the country's something is stable and unemployment is low. Which of these words can go here? Okay. My brother wants to study at university. Study what? Study one of these. Driving cars only short distances is not very. And economists predict a worldwide something crisis in the next 5 years. Okay, so fill in the gaps. It's not too difficult. Prepositions, very common in English. Předložky. So the man was arrested. Something burglary. What is the word here? It sounds like a number. The student was accused. Small word here. Plagiarism. It's when you copy text. The bank robber was sentenced 5 years imprisonment. Small word there. It also sounds like a number. The victim's ex-wife was suspected murder. And the 4 men were charged armed robbery. Bit longer word. 4 letters, if you can guess it. Okay, so I think one more slide. No, that's it. We'll play probably Spot the Liar. So see you soon. Goodbye.